Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Tea of the Week, where we look into events that may or may not come towards you here between August the 16th to August the 22nd. So, yes, they are weekly readings. And we are starting from Aries, going to Pisces, and then as a collective at the end that I always recommend you watch. Take what resonates, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. And remember, these are sort of like predictive readings for the week ahead. So that's it. Is there anything else? Yes, if you like this content, please like the video. I would really appreciate your support. It helps a lot, and it also shows me that these weekly teas are interesting because I love doing them. Remember, I do a stalker of the week every Friday, where I look into an energy that kept showing up for all the zodiac signs, where I take it out and look at it in depth. So that may be interesting for some of you. All right, is there anything else? I hope you're all doing well. I really do. Thank you for watching. Let's get started. Starting with Aries here. One last thing. We're using the tea leaves and then we're using the tarot. Hence the energy of the week. Okay. Aries. 16th to the 22nd. Aries, 16th to the 22nd. Show me what's up for us. Aries, 16th to the 22nd. Show me Aries here. 16th to the 22nd. Aries. 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 Show me Aries. Oh yeah, by the way, timestamps are below. Show me Aries here. Alright, there we go. Aries. Knight of Swords there. What do we have for Aries? Heart, love, deep affection and caring. A barrel, you feel like something is lacking in your life. Chain of events that will affect your life. And we have butterfly, a change for the better. So for once in a long time, Aries, you get one of the complicated ones here. Love, deep affection, you feel as though something is lacking in your life. Chain of events will affect your life, change for the better. No, it's simple. I love your readings, Aries. They are always straightforward. We have here a situation where you may start the week here feeling as though, it would be nice to have more, that romantic or just the deep love, the caring. Even if you are in a relationship, is this the energy here of spending more quality time together? I see you starting there, but then something here is going to happen outside in the world. You're not going to have any control of it, and it's going to bring a change that's for the better. So it's actually a very supportive energy we have here for you, and the computer is doing it again, where the image and the sound is not synchronized. Oh, don't worry, Aries, I'm getting a new computer. I already know which one it is. I just have to do the work, erasing data. All right, let's see here. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Great. You may have this. There's an energy here on the table speaking about someone who may be emotionally unavailable at times. I can't really figure out whether it's you or someone you're dealing with. Emotional unavailable. What does that mean? It means that it's very airy here. It's not really hard. It's not really here. But you know what? I see a communication coming your way here. Actually very quick, because that's going to affect you. It's far more solid here what's going to happen, because I see a King of Pentacles. It could be a boss. It could be a friend, because I got this, like someone here is going to invite someone in to the circles, be it your work, be it your family, or someone, a friend of a friend or whatever. I see someone else here outside of you taking some sort of a steps in a direction that's gonna open up doors, open up some love coming your way here. Because right now, as I see the starting situation, I do sense this, something that starts quick and then it ends. But I see this energy on the table where it's like, no matter what you do, you may have some sort of situation going on where there's a lot of almost like arguing, conflict, debates taking place. Love becomes something we debate rather than something that we feel. And that's what I see, a change happening here for the better. And you're showing up very strong. I do see you possibly pushing it away to begin with here, because you're so used to taking care of yourself, but it's coming here. You have probably, for a while here, been standing up to yourself, for yourself. You've been standing up for yourself here. You have learned how to be a fighter, if you can say it like that. But if there's a situation in your life that's your heart dear, and I feel as though it has conflict with it, change is coming for the better here. That's what we have for you. So that was an okay reading for you for this week, wasn't it? Now we are on to Taurus. Show me Taurus, 15 to the 22nd. 15 to the 22nd. Taurus. To the 22nd for Taurus. 15th to the 22nd for Taurus. Come on, stop doing this. 15th to the 22nd for the Taurus people. Taurus, the Fool. We have a dog getting together with friends. We have a teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. We have a quill, get back to the basics. We have an archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. I got here to begin with, there's something about a friendship you may not have been paying attention to, but because you've probably been too occupied with something practical. But I see here the energies, they are changing. The Fool. The World, that's interesting, and the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. You have been probably you've been working, haven't you? Focusing on your work, focusing on your career here. Been saying no to offers to go out. Maybe there's someone here that's trying to get hold of you. But you've been very, what can I say? Greedy with your energies here, greedy with your time. You would have your reasons for that, okay? Now we have here getting together with friends, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And quill, getting back to the basics. For those of you who are wondering, because I have seen people get a little confused when I say deep friendship with someone of the same sex, it has nothing to do with romance, it has nothing to do with sexuality, it has something to do with bonding with someone of your same sex. If you're a man, you're bonding with someone who's a man. If you're a woman, you're bonding with someone who's a woman. And those situations actually matter, right? Meaning that men have a specific dynamic. I mean, that's even though, and women have it too. It's just, sometimes there's something beautiful in bonding with someone of your own gender, and we call it the gender, where, for instance, men may understand the same, they can relate to each other in a way where sometimes in our relationships where we are man, woman, or whatever, just an example here, or even just in friendships where we may not identify with some of the same challenges. Right, long story there. It's just because I have seen people get confused by this energy. Anyway, here, I feel as though there's like I can't really figure out whether or not this friend is younger than you. It's a new friend. In that case, they are older than you. Or all right, let me get into it. That got offline. That got off track, that reading there. Anyway, getting together with friends. Why does the energy feel so new, but at the same time, it feels very mature? It feels like it's someone that you know. It's like seeing, it's having like a conversation with someone about the deeper issues. And I would imagine that that's something, oh, my hair is annoying me. I would imagine that is something that you would appreciate here, Taurus. It's like a deep conversation with someone. It's actually a very, very relaxing energy. So it's something about getting back to the basics with a friend here who have possibly a gift here of seeing outside the box. They're definitely funny, because I see you relaxing here. And for those of you where it's because you want to talk about love or something like that, this person here may have they have it within them here to be like a cheerleader. They see that you have options. They see that there's a possibility here for you to be in a relationship with someone where you could actually see eye to eye. But for you to grab this opportunity, it's up for you to sort of go through that door yourself. And also, same thing goes here with your friend. It's up to you to grab the opportunities of going out and hanging out with friends here, right? You have a deep friendship here with someone. But we gotta foster our friendships as well. We can't just take people for granted. Even our friends. In friendships, we can also feel taken for granted. I get this, Taurus. You may actually relate to that energy of feeling being taken for granted, even in friendships, right? So that's what I get here for you. I hope it made sense to you, right? Because I get this energy here where you're sitting, don't know, having tea with a friend here, and you're talking about the opportunities that are there for you. Probably even going somewhere together. It's like knowing that you're not alone. You have someone who cares. Yeah, they are also very strong, and they want to. I feel it's like a friendship where, you know, sometimes we forget to forget to make each other a priority. Same thing as we have in love relationship things. Same thing goes for friendships, right? No one likes being taken for granted. So Taurus, I hope you got anything from that reading there. All right, so now we are on to Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Some of the Geminis. Taurus is something about long-term goals there for Taurus as well. All right, let's go on to Gemini. Gemini. Talking with a friend about long-term goals. So, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? That was it for Gemini. That was quick. Gemini. One more. No? Gemini. 9 of Cups. We have here an elephant. A long journey, either physical, mental, will leave you wiser at the end. A leg, stepping into a new experience. We have a young man, dealings or relationship with a younger man, and we have an older man. 2 men. Dealings or relationships with an older man. Show me that younger man there. He comes with a box. You will receive a gift. Older man comes with a fair woman anymore. And we have a romance, celebration, a party. You're definitely dealing with a lot of people this week here. That's for sure. We have 3, I want to say court cards or people cards. Normally not the fondest of all of these people cards here. But they are definitely here. I'm not taking them out. A long journey will leave you... a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. You're going somewhere. Either you're going there in your mind, meaning that you're having a conversation or reflecting or something like that. I'm gonna need new candles here. Or it is that you are literally going physically somewhere. But wherever it is that you're going, you're stepping into a new experience. It's here, the opportunity is here for you to do so, to take this chance. And in there, you may, when you go on that new experience, you may receive something from a young man. I don't know if this is the invitation you're getting here from the young man. And then we have, I don't know if it's like he's going to invite you to a party where there's going to be an older man marrying a one woman with blonde hair or white hair. All right, let's see. Let's go on here. That was very specific. 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you, the first thing I get here is worrying about a wedding gift of a sort. The money to a wedding gift. But let's see here. Oh yeah, you will receive a gift. You're going, first and foremost, you're going on some sort of a trip. It's something that you want, all right? You're no longer pushing away some sort of a new experience, whatever it is that it is. It's something here that you really want. You're fighting for this new experience. You're very strong. You're fighting for it, even if there are other people who want to go to even if they have an opinion. People who have an opinion about what it is that you do, you're pushing away the other opinions, but you're just fighting for this wish fulfillment, which is a long trip of a sort. You may be getting some sort of a communication here from some sort of a young dude here. Yeah, he's definitely younger. I mean, for some of you he's a child, right? Giving you something very, very sweetheart. It's almost, it's going to, it's like this invitation sort of, or the gift itself has some sort of an opening of a door, because I see you definitely going somewhere. What the hell was that? That was a phone vibrating, but I cannot remember where I placed my phone. Placed it there yesterday. Apparently it's still there. Is it anything interesting? Absolutely not. I have got to fix this. Alright. So anyway, but I see you getting into your head here regarding something about an older man and a woman and some sort of a party related to them. You're gonna think this over. It could be this wedding, right? Even, especially if it is your father. Father romancing a woman with blonde hair, fair hair, white hair. You know what? This is very specific. Let's see what else we get. You are very goal-oriented. You know what it is that you want. You step into an experience. You may feel as though you're going very slow, but you are actually thought of very highly. And there is some sort of an event taking place. It shows up as, I gotta be honest with you, it shows up a little bit as a wedding where you may be forced to go there. For some of you, it's very specific here, Gemini. Some of you may be forced to go to some sort of a wedding. It is exciting, and when it comes to the gift here, I feel as though you're going to be receiving some sort of a help. If it is the money that matter here, right? But that was very specific. I can't really get anything else from it, Gemini. Those of you who are hoping to go on some sort of a journey, you're definitely going there. Even if it's like going somewhere to attend a wedding. I don't know why I keep getting the wedding, I just do. It doesn't have to be a wedding, it can just something very exciting. There's a lot of joy there. It's like attending a party between someone. It doesn't have to be the wedding. But you're going to be probably invited to some sort of an event. And you're going to go there. Oh my god, so many people there. Now we are going on to the Cancerians. Show me the Cancerians. Come on. Show me the Cancerians. 15 to the 22nd. 15 to the 22nd, the Cancerians. Why is the moon keep showing up there? Show me the Cancerians. Cancer. Judgment. Alright, let's see what we get here. We have a 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. We have a broken ring. And then we have a bag. And we have a hand that comes with a caterpillar. Great good fortune. Parting of ways in either romance or business. We have something important such as a new job or a raise. And we have a hand in need of help, assistance and guidance, and things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, this is actually okay. All right, Judgment, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and Four of Swords. This is one of those situations where when I look at it, it's like, all right, it looks good, but then I dive into the energies a little bit. Let's see. Great good fortune. I see a phone call coming in. It's like, oh, a conversation. Great good fortune. What else comes with that? Great good fortune, such as a new job or raise. It's almost like being granted a new practical beginning. I see a communication coming in here. It comes in the shape of a phone call. It's almost like someone here is parting ways with someone. And then they're giving you a phone call. The contract has been broken and now the contract is being offered to you. Or vice versa. Please reverse it, alright? It's just the energy I get here. I can't really place where it goes to, but a contract has been broken. And then comes this communication. It comes through a phone call. I'm also getting, if it's not in a job, a career, but it shows up as a career here, right? Oh, this is complicated. Sorry. Stop. Sorry, because it wants to take me in every direction. Sorry, Cancer. No, god damn it. Water signs. Alright, how can I go this? This goes in two directions, because I have the career on one side and then I have a personal matter on the other side. It's almost like a tension between this opportunity. This happens here in work, this happens in career, but it comes at the cost of something in personal life. Because I do sense an energy here of someone being granted some sort of an advantage on the cost of someone else. So it's a typical competition here, right? Where someone gets an opportunity, but it happens at the expense of someone else. If you find yourself in need of help or assistance this week here, don't be afraid to reach out, especially to formal institution like a teacher or mentor or even an institution here. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. For some of you Tauruses, it's that someone is actually reaching out to you. I'm also seeing in a personal matter here, if we go away from the career, I'm seeing a coming to terms with some sort of a break in love. Something that was your heart dear, something that was probably a water sign, or it's just something that was very dear to your heart. It doesn't necessarily have to be in romance. It's just something that was your heart dear. And I'm getting a conversation taking place about that which is your heart dear. That which is your heart dear. The reason I'm saying that is because it's something, I don't know what it is. I get specific situations and I can't dive into all of them. But that which is your heart dear has good fortune. I feel as though you're going to have a conversation about that. You're going to get clarity there. I don't know if someone here is, by the way, reaching out to you for help or assistance, and then that is going to bring some sort of a new beginning here for you. Can you see this is a very complicated energy? The keynote of it is that something which is your heart dear, in career, in love, in romance, something that's definitely, has a new opportunity. There's a sadness in it because there's a parting of ways. But in that parting of ways comes a new beginning as well. And there's an opportunity here for you to reconcile with that which is your heart dear. Be it a hobby, be it a person, be it, I don't know what it is, to reconcile with it. But I do sense a sort of sadness included in it. But I keep getting, for some reason, I see you smiling at the end of the week. Meaning that you will be offered something in return. I know it's an abstract energy, but this is like a predictive reading, so take it, leave it. For some of you Cancerians, I do get an energy here about pushing away third parties. I don't know if this is you being pushed away or you pushing away third parties. I keep getting here an energy that you don't want to be a third party. Or you just don't want, you want to be invited, you don't want to be intruding, you want to be welcomed, right? And I keep wanting to fight for some sort of a reconciliation. You want to fight for coming together with that which is your heart dear. And I see that energy, or I feel that energy taking place, but the specifics of it is still a little blurry. Whatever is going on, it's not always going to be like this. Changes are coming. Okay, so that was Cancer. I'm just going to get some candles. Be right back. can't whistle. Nope, I can't. Apparently that is just not in the range of the talents that I have. Nope, sounds like a teapot. A poor teapot. Come on, you can share the space there. This is the only ritual I have, candles. Alright, there we go. Look, here we have my little fire. No, probably not politically correct. That was Cancerians, now we're on to Leo. Show me the Leo. 16 to the 22nd. Show me the Leo. 15 to the 22nd. Leo. Show me Leo. 16 to the 22nd. Leo. Leo. 16 to the 22nd. 16 to the 22nd of the Leos. Leo. 6 of Pentacles. Alright, what do we have for Leos? Oh, shuffling time next up here. What do we have for the Leos? What do we have for the Leos? The Leos. We have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. We have a staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. We have a dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And we have a finger pointing towards a problem either now or in the near future. Can already tell you what it is. Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, 4 Pentacles, Hermit. This shows up as financial in nature, but you know, you take it as it resonates. This is a situation where we have 6 of Pentacles, Caterpillar together. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You are in a process. You are in the transformation process. Can we call it like that? Think of a caterpillar coming out as a butterfly at the end. But before the butterfly is born, it has to be in this little, what do we call it? Pupe? I don't know. Caterpillar? Things? English is not my first language. So I was looking at the moon here. Focus. So you may be in a position right now where it is that you are getting something. Can we call it like money? Giving charity, being reliant on the services of others to keep something going, right? Even if you, like, let's say that you have a job, but you want to be an independent entrepreneur, but you're still on this payroll, because let's face it, we gotta pay our bills, or it's because you are receiving some sort of a benefit, right? That may be reality for some of you, because I do see you being taken care of in difficult times by some sort of a protective energy, even if it's just getting allowances from a father or something like that. There is this protective energy surrounding you, but it comes off as a financial energy, and that, when it shows up here, is kind of saying, be mindful that you don't end up becoming financially dependent, because whatever it is that you're going to be given, there's an expectation here. So just if you take a loan, you're going to be expected to pay the rents, or the rates. What do we call that in English? Interest rates. I can't remember. Finance is not where I decided to go. I have a different. My take on economy was on the humanities. Anyway, forget it. But things will not always Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. I do see there being a balance out of the scales. I'm not saying to not receive any gift, because I do see you being taken care of in a difficult time, and it's helping you. It's progressing here, right? Financial gain usually coming from something that you did in the past. You have enough. I do see you being very mindful here about saving money. That's definitely also what's on the table here about when it comes to your money. Save them. Don't just be a spender. Be practical about your money. Because warning you a problem now in the future, I get this consulting energy. For some of you, there may even be conversations taking place this week with some sort of a financial consultant, which is, by the way, how we deal with financial situations. It's not by going to tarot and get a tarot reading on your finances. It's by going to a bloody consultant, a professional, an expert, if you know what I mean. Unless your tarot reader has any sort of background in finances, they will not know how to read on finances. Sorry, personal opinion here, but it's just when it comes to finances, we can pick up on the energies of it, but if we do not know anything about finances, it's difficult for us to put it into words. It's just saying, yeah, you're getting a gain. Yeah, but how? It's just a long story there. It's just, finance is not something you want to mess with. Financial gain usually coming from something that you did in the past. It's not going to be like a big thing here. It's more like a small gain. And hold on to that. That's what I'm getting here. So for some of you, I get an energy here about there's a little bit of uncertainty. There's an intuition maybe telling you to do something here, and you don't quite know. I do keep getting here this counseling energy for you. It's like, where should you invest? Should you hold on? What should you do with the resources that you have? And I keep getting like patience. But of course, by the way, this energy could be an actual consultant telling you this. It may not just be me. Maybe that you're talking with a consultant this week about this. I'm sorry. Here we have a magician and the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Hermit. That is there's a warning finger here. The finger warning you of a problem either now or in the future, which has something to do with spending. It has something to do with the spending of money without really thinking things through, without really having this savings account in place, right? I keep getting that this is what's going to be an energy for this week. It's about how to spend but not overspend. So you don't end up in a position where you the money that you may be given here, you have to pay it back, but with interests. Or do we say that in English? So you actually end up in a worse situation than you actually were in. Right? So something about, for instance, when you take up a loan, being mindful of how that loan is going to be paid back, how you will be able to pay back that loan. That's what I got for you here. It's a very, but good news. Heartache over what you no longer have. Someone will be leaving your life, and the most difficult part of a situation you're over. So there is this situation here, but there's an understanding of things will not always be this way. The most difficult part is over. You have just scales to be balanced out, but there's still this conversation taking place regarding change need to happen, right? Let's say that you had some sort of financial problem, and then you get some sort of a something here to help balance out the scale, like a support or something. But that's not a way of saying you should return to doing what you did before. It's more of saying this is to balance things out, to help. The change need to happen. You can't return to doing what you did before, right? We are given that's things like supports, benefits, and all that. It comes with a catch, which is the promise of change. And we're not, you're not just giving money here for you to continue doing what you did before, but the support is about making the necessary changes. If that makes sense to some of you. I don't know, or it's just a conversation taking place about how to make sure you save the money. This is especially relevant when you're starting a business, right? Alright, so, or you want to save up for a house. Something like that. Remember, this is just weekly readings. This is just for this week. So now we are on to Virgo. Let's do some shuffling. But Leo, this energy on the table may actually just be about the energy that's gonna shape your week, right? That you will have these conversations. with someone. I'm always very cautious when it comes to financial readings, clearly. So now we have rest of the signs, doing a little shuffle there. Alright, Virgos, what do we have for you guys? Virgos. Oh, not the King of Pentacles. He's not back, is he? 15th, 16th to the 22nd, the Virgo. 16th to the 22nd, the Virgos. Here we go. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. 4 of Wands. And we have Clover. Great good fortune. We have a Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. We have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. And we have an Eagle. Triumph over obstacles. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Great good fortune. Clover. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Why? Because I feel as though you may be supported by your environment. Yay! Yay! We have 4 Wands. Knight of Cups. So just looked at myself from the outside here. I think that's an idiot. Looks like an idiot. Knight of Cups. 2 of Cups. Knight of Wands. 4 Wands. Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. 2 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck with the 9 of Wands and the Virgo energy, the Hermit, that's you. You have laid death to some bad habits here is what I'm getting. You keep getting, well, for some of you, this has to do with a home, right? Alright. There's an old friend returning. Someone you know. There's seeing a message coming in here. Someone that you know. Someone like a friend, right? Coming with some sort of a communication that will honor and respect you. It could have to do with a home. It really could. You could have good fortune there. For some of you, this has to do with whether or not you have a choice between homes, choice between where you want to live, or which environment you want to be in, because that's what we get. The home environment, the 4 Wands here, has to do with the home environment. It has to do with where you feel at home, right? And I do sense a situation here where you may be a little bit wondering which direction to take. Where will you feel at home? There is a person here that can be arrogant, that you should not cross. Could be a water sign, by the way, who can be very protective about their home. And they don't want to open up the doors. They don't want to let you in there. But I do see a coming together. I do see two people who have issues with each other sometimes. You may even be related. It definitely feels, oh, you married. I definitely feel some sort of a history tie here. You tied together. And I see the doors opening up here for you. You will be honored, you will be respected, and I do see two people coming together, triumphing over some sort of an obstacle together. So this is the energy here about having argued about your home, having argued about something here. But then the communication comes your way where it's actually you being honored, you being respected. Still, these are knights, right? So they can... Is it communication that comes? Is it here to stay? I'm not so sure. So it maybe just be for this week here, right? But at least then you get a peaceful week at some point. Probably around the weekend here. Is a friend that may be a distance from you, but they think of you. But they are arrogant. Alright, I'm just saying that. Be careful not to cross them. I keep getting that this is this is about two people. You frustrate each other. This is the mechanisms of a relationship, basically, Virgo. This is not always getting along. Not always getting along, but then at some point here, figuring out the solution. And then coming together. But I'm still a little bit about this friend who's arrogant. Right? Look out for their arrogance. What do I mean by... What is arrogance? Being full of themselves. Making themselves believe that they are bigger and better than they really are. And that can sometimes be very difficult to work with. But they're coming in quick here. Still, for those of you where we are talking, where you have a person in your life, it shows up as a strong masculine energy, right, Virgo? It could be a father, it could be someone that you were married to. They have this energy in them that they like to make themselves bigger than they really are. It's like, I'm a man. Yeah, but you know what real men also have? They have empathy. They have compassion. I get a little bit of someone who is stuck in a toxic masculinity. Gotta be honest with you. They're arrogant. They don't accept help from anyone. They don't need help. They can take care of the world themselves. It's like, sure you can. There's definitely something here that's, they are undependable, unreliable. But I see you triumphing against this, right? But I'm just saying the energy is here. Look out for people here who come into your life and make you try and do something that you may not want to do. I don't know. They're thinking of you. But they just like to be the one who's in the driving seat, right? So, you know, if that's what you want, if you know how to manage it, fine. It definitely, that you feel as though you're able to. I mean, don't we all have one of these people in our life, right? It tends to be through family. There's always one of these people who are like, I know best. Yes, I'm sure you do. My opinion is completely irrelevant to you, fine. This week is going to be a good week in that connection, okay? But still. So now we are going on to Libra. Sometimes the Aries energy is just so much easier. So what some of you other guys are getting. Let's see here. What are we getting for Libra? What are we getting for Libra? What are we getting for Libra? What are we getting for the Libra? One more. No? Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. 7 of Swords. Goldfish, increase in wealth or spiritual growth. Finger, warning you a problem either now or in the near future. Hammock, taking a vacation either physically or mentally, and basket, recognition, reward for merit. First thing I get here is that there's a warning sign here, like a red flag. Something here is already pointing towards a situation in your life where if you should probably take a break from it already now, or expect going on some sort of a vacation here, or not expect on going on some sort of a spiritual lesson here. It's basically that of spotting a toxic fuck boy, fuck girl. You know, if this isn't dating, right? Especially for the younger ones. Spotting it immediately. Before you allow them to come in and wreak havoc on your life. But if they do, then that will be a lesson, because that will be a one-time experience. Right? So that's what I got, especially for the young ones here in the 20s. Younger than that. But let's see here. 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords in the reverse here. And Knight of Cups as well. A King of Cups here underneath the deck. It's also an energy here. It doesn't have to be that. Meaning, yes, it goes for the 20-year-olds. I really get that. I also get, now I'm getting thrown up into those. All right, forget the ages here. Libra, some of you are working with people. Some of you are, I kind of call it healers, or you work in the art of helping other people. I call it an art because it is an art form, right? Some people have it, and I admire that. I don't. I don't have that capacity. A friend of mine once told me I could never ever be agreed. We were talking about, because psychology, being a psychologist, and I was like, I could never do that. And she's like, yep, you couldn't. Because being a psychologist or a coach or something like that. No, coach is fine. But, you know, helping people in that area means not finding solutions for them, and I'm the opposite. I'm a solution-driven person. I need solutions. Listening, just listening is an art form. Anyway, sorry, let's get back here, because for some of you really, really kind to other people here, and that's why I get the warning sign here saying, careful here. Careful who you allow to suck on your energies. That's why in that field where you work with people like that, therapists, even coaches, or because there are different ways of being coaches, right? Love coaches probably fall in the same here. You've set up certain boundaries around yourself, so you don't get too involved, right? Because you can't do that. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, recognition, reward for merit. I'm also getting something about your money here. Again, the money. That it's like coming home from vacation here. And have someone here stolen of your money? I hope not. All right, let's get into it. Look out for the 7 of Swords this week here. There's an energy here of a trickery. Someone here will place themselves first. Look out for that. How will you recognize? How will you be able to spot this? By recognizing that you have all that you need already, right? By recognizing, first and foremost, something about here, is this too good to be true? And also by being happy within yourself, so you're not looking for anyone else to fulfill you here, right? Oh, by the way, for some of you Libras, where we have a person that's pregnant in your life, Getting here, someone here, I don't know if they're going on maternal leave, or they are, it's like an energy here about take a break. For those of you where we have pregnancy included in your life, Libras, the energy is about taking a break. So you don't push your body too far, you know, the female body, so it's, you know, get premature born children, right? So that was just for some. I was very, very specific. Can you see these energies? But that is basically the same here. Let's say that you're pregnant, or someone in your life here is pregnant, and they're being pressured by their work environment to give more than their body can actually give. That's also stealing away, right? Stealing away the resources that they need to bloody hell bear a child. So taking a vacation here, physically or mental, it comes up with the child energy. So that's why I got the maternal leave. But still, look out for energies that come your way with like offers that seem almost too good to be true. It may even come, this vacation here. It's either because it has something to do with the money from a vacation, or it has something to do here with, oh God, forget it. It's thinking about taking a pause here and reconnecting with either child energy, or just, you know, what it is that you remembering what it is that you want, your dreams basically. To not be derailed, that's basically your overall energy, to not be derailed. There's an increase here taking place, and whatever increase it is that you have, someone here was out to get it, right? You are probably here, you worked a lot on yourself, you for some of you, yeah, you have something. Long story short, you have something, someone here wants it. Before making quick decisions, take a pause here. Look at the situation realistically. Know when to take a pause so you don't drain yourself, right? Either be it because you allow someone coming in your life here, they want, they sell something. They sell you because it shows up almost too good to be true. I'm not saying not to take it, just be realistic here. See it, take it slow, progress here. And if we have someone here who's pregnant, then there's an energy here saying, relax. Give your body the rest it needs to nurture things. You will be rewarded from taking things slow. Does that make sense? I know sometimes they get crazy, these energies, but that's because it's a general energy, it's the same energy, but it plays out in so many fucking ways. And sometimes I get too many examples. But it plays out in so many ways. You can see that energy here is the same energy, can play out as letting someone in here. Like in a dating situation, right? Where it can happen too quick. And then you can end up disappointed. It can play out when you're pregnant. Being pressured into something where your body can't stand it. It can play out in your career, in that you coming. It's almost like wanting someone here to not go on a pause, but you know, to not take things slow. But you will be rewarded from taking things slow. And especially in terms of your health, in terms of being happy here. But whatever it comes your way, it's almost too good to be true. So, alright. And it's not because you shouldn't take it, it's just taking it slow. Let it progress. So, here we then have Scorpio. No, yes, Scorpio. For some, it was even a mum coming back, right? Reconciling or seeing a mum again. Taking things slow. Anyway. let's go on to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Show me the Scorpio. Scorpio, Six of Cups. What do we have for Scorpio? We have a leg stepping into a new experience. Yay! We have a key, we have an axe, and we have a funnel. Leg stepping into a new experience. The first thing I got was something about children, but let's see. I'm gonna elaborate on it. It doesn't have to be children, it's just for some it was. Stepping into a new experience, successful outcome to your problem. Yes! By stepping into something new, going somewhere you have never gone before, you will find the key that will lead towards this success. Forces are working against you, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Of course, opening up that door, there's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I mean, nothing's easy. If it's easy, do you know that? Is it in movies? They say that this was too easy, and there's always something lurking there, right? Meaning that, nothing's easy. You know that, Scorpio. What makes us grow as humans? Conflict. Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. With patience. I even see somewhat of a soulmate energy here. And it's a proper soulmate. It's a soulmate that doesn't bring drama into your life. Would you believe that? Virgo energy there. Taurus, air energy. Sagi energy. Alright. Stepping into a new experience. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. Isn't it? No, it's Cancerian. Stepping into a new experience. It shows a little bit, but it does have the pregnancy here with it. And what is that? The pregnancy energy itself, when it shows up this like this, it doesn't necessarily have to be children. It has something to do with shining, with something growing. It is alright, there's a person here. If you are a man, it's a woman. If you are a woman, it's yourself. There's a Queen of Wands here. She is someone who shines light. She's very, very bright. She's very, very, she has a dark side, but she walks with her dark side. She knows about the shadow. She's very, very powerful. She's very, very attractive. And if this is you, your woman here, this is your ambitions. This is your ambitions. This is your... I get a very strong feminine energy right now. It's a strong feminine who has seen something. She's been through challenges. She's very, very strong. She knows how to push away any kind of force that's trying to work against anyone trying to come at her and to cut something here, right? Sharp communications. Something that brings frustration with her. She knows how to cut it out. She's very, very powerful. If you are a woman, female, this is you. If you are a man, I bet you have the same energy, but it may actually be a person that you're dealing with. And in that case, you will be very inspired by her. And is stepping into a new experience with this person. You may even know this person. You may know this person from, it feels like a soulmate. It may even be someone you grew up with, or you just known them for some time here. I just get that you're feeling pulled towards this person if you're a man, right? And it's a good energy. It's actually, you know, for some men here, I get like falling in love anew, like anew. It's like seeing, you keep getting here a man who sees, Scorpio man who had a partner, and he sees his partner like this, and he's just, that's my woman. But for those of you where this is actually your energy, you are just using your ambition here to cut away, I want to say competition, but cut away other people's opinions of you. Of course, people will always have an opinion of you, especially if you are this strong. Especially if you're also in a leadership position, you will always have people who have an opinion of you. What can you do? Let it get to you, or pull through, right? You can't please anyone. Anyone. You can't please anyone. No, you can't please everyone. That's what this queen here is here to say. You know, the key successful outcome, you're finding a successful outcome here to your problems, but you're standing your ground against any forces working against you. There are times of frustration where things get started, and then the communication may even be delayed, or something here happens very quickly, and then it fusses out into nothing, right? Like a funnel where it just feels as though it's going very, very slow. You may even feel the communication is taking forever to come in. It's like you started so quick, and now it's just the communication is dwindling down. You come at me quick, and then the communication's dwindling. What the hell? You stand your ground, you're strong, and you're stepping into a new experience, and you're doing, what is that new experience about? This is about you being like this, and this is you reconnecting almost to this energy within you. It's like having been away from your power a little bit, but reconnecting to it, and remembering that you have the Queen of Wands within you, remembering that you are, this is especially for the women here, like you are a strong woman. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm picking up on a specific woman energy that has been objectified and giving away a little bit of her power, but you're remembering your power here, Scorpio. And for the men, of course, you can also be a man, and this is something that happens in you as well. I just really get specific here. Also a man who is absolutely proud of having a woman like this in his life. Does that make sense? Because he's like that. That would mean because he's the same, you know? It's just that of looking at your partner and saying, I'm with a strong person. Strong, self-reliant, they're ambitious. I'm proud of this person. Oh, I'm proud to be, I'm not proud, you know, it's just saying I'm thankful, because this is it's a powerful person to be with, right? It could even be your sibling, for that matter. So it's just because I get very specifically that this is a woman. So that's what I have there. So let's move on to Sagittarius. What do we have for the Sagittarians? I smell breakfast. That's late, not brunch then. Alright, show me the Saggy. And the sun is up. I almost don't need to have my light on anymore. Alright, see, Saggy. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for the Sagittarius? I'm gonna turn off the light. Hold on, Saggy. See, it's fine. Sagittarius. Of course, now comes the clouds. Okay, great. Now, Sagittarius. Show me the Sagittarius. One more. Saggy. 9 of Swords. Why do I keep... This is like the smell of a particular tea. I don't know what the word in English, but it's a particular tea. Alright. We have here a cat, two-faced friend. We have here a forest model, unclear thinking. We have... Comes with happiness. We have here a club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And we have firecracker. Excitement. Okay, Sagitt. Two-faced friends. We never like seeing the two-faced friend here. Alright. Okay, okay. It comes with the 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Fool, 6 of Wands here. The Devil. Okay, Sagitt. Shit. We have someone very skilled here. In your midst. Someone here is someone that you consider a friend. I'm actually seeing you being surprised. Someone here is going to take you by surprise, because you thought that they were reliable. You thought you knew where you had them. And suddenly you may find out that you invested your time, you into something here where, you know what, suddenly you don't quite know where the two of you stand. I do still see you being happy in some situation here, but suddenly the happiness becomes, there's a little cloud over it. And it may actually be difficult for you here to keep your focus on other things than this, especially if this is in love, right? Because I also get this energy here. It's like someone here giving you advice to just not focus on them, and then they will come. Sorry if I sound an arrogant idiot there. But you know, it's this bad advice I got. Like the advice of saying, don't focus on them. But it's like being given an advice from a playbook. But what are the consequences of that advice? It is that it keeps you in your head. It's participating in a game that's not really beneficial. Right? It's like, don't focus on them, do the no contact, and they will come running your way. You know why we do no contact? No contact has nothing to do with it being a game to have someone come your way. No contact is for one's own benefit, one's own good. It's not about triggering someone to come back. It's to get them out of your life. So the reason why we do no contact has nothing to do with the other person. It has something to do with yourself. Because it's not really a no contact if in the no contact all you think about is contact. Anyway, I do see this two-faced friend here, and okay, good. We do have good news here because I do see a change coming for the better. I see a new beginning coming probably later on the week. But first and foremost, there is this things being up and down, and you may even start this week here not quite knowing where you stand, especially if you had a great weekend with someone and then Monday, Tuesday you don't hear from them. And it's just not knowing where it is that you stand. Things are up and down, up and down. It brings an instability here, and someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's where I got this. Just ignore them, just do this. You may not want to ignore them, you may want to reach out, but yeah, just want to focus on trying to get peace and harmony in a situation with someone here. But you need to defend yourself from some sort of a two-faced person here, right? It could be your mum, it could be a woman, it could be a Capricorn, it could be anyone, right? What matters here is just that it doesn't turn into some sort of a battle of the egos. With this game of who's gonna contact who's gonna do what. Then what we have coming up here is... Yeah, see, that's the thing. I do sense something turning bright at the end of the week here, but then the thing is, I still get that someone here may have given a promise to you that things were going to change for the better, but they are still very non-committal. If this is in love, okay? Very non-committal, very free. So if this is you dating someone, then don't expect anything here. It's a very powerful energy. I do see here at the end of the week a new beginning here. Or new, it's a free energy. There's a no strings attached. There's just throwing yourself into something new, but taking the chance. Very exciting. But I also get that there's been an energy here, being promised that, and what you're being given here is now not knowing. It's like they changed on you. Why is that keep beeping? Stop doing this. Alright, we are on to Capricorn. I just need to fix this because it's annoying. I have this phone and it just had got into its head that I would like to be reminded about pictures that I'd taken 3 years ago. It's like, no, I don't need to be reminded of that, because I rarely take pictures, and when I do, it's like practical pictures. Do you want to be reminded of this picture you took of a wall? It's like, no. Should maybe remind me why I didn't delete it. Alright, so let's see here what we have for the Capricorns. 15 to the 22nd. Capricorns 15 to the 22nd. Capricorns 15 to the 22nd. To the 22nd. 15th to the 22nd. 15th to the 22nd. Capricorn. No, 16th to the 22nd. Capricorn, 16th to the 22nd. Cappy. Queen of Cups. Capricorns and the Queen of Cups. I swear to God. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have a horse, a short journey. We have a 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. We have a younger woman, dealings or relations with a younger woman. And we have a wishbone. Hold on. Did Capricorns just get a good reading here? I'm always fascinated about, because I thought I'd taken off the right balance, but apparently I didn't. Capricorns, did you just get a good reading? What is up with that? A horse, a short journey, going somewhere, physically, getting on the horse, gallop, 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 going somewhere. You have great good fortune. I'm making this the stalk of the week because it has shown up a lot. Great good fortune. It's a small log though, right? Remember, 4-leaf clover is a small log. It's like stumbling across, like, oh, good fortune here, temporary. we have a younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman, and a bloody wishbone. You get the wishbone. Not the wishbone broken, you get the wishbone. Alright. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, Magician, Nine of Swords. Yes, of course, wishbone comes with the Nine of Swords. Of course, Cappy. Like me here going, what? A wish being granted for the Capricorns? No. And then you're gonna think, you will think a lot about this here. You will definitely think about, is this really what it is that I want? Is this really my wish? You're going on some sort of a short journey. Are you going by the seaside? I don't know, somewhere there may be water nearby. But the Queen of Cups, which is you, Cappy, it's always you. Be you a man or a woman, you are always the Queen of Cups. You are sweet, you are kind, you're nurturing, you are not the devil energy. I am always laughing when I see you show up as the Queen of Cups, because it's just Capricorn's the Queen of Cups. Yes, but this is you being very, very kind. This is the kind Capricorn. This is the Capricorn who care. This is also you being very empathetic. You're listening to the needs of others. You really care, right? The fun, the giggly, the bubbly Capricorn, going on some sort of a short journey there, right? Yes, you're traveling with victory here. It's you choosing to be who you are, as you are. And that's basically also how you attract good things into your life. You have great good fortune, which is Six of Cups. Or Six of Cups, gotta be the stalker. Six of Cups, good fortune. Those two are showing up together. I should do stalk on them. Right, anyway, great good fortune. You're connecting here to your roots, basically. It's for you have this glimpse, little glimpse here of you reconnecting to who you were when you were a child, smiling from the bottom of the heart. That's how you show up powerful. That's when you really know how to manifest, when you're showing up connected to your childhood dreams, your being in the moment, not worrying too much, which will happen, of course. Then here we have a dealings with a younger woman. Here, that's the thing. Now, Cappy, this may be you or someone attached to you, right? Sometimes these energies are reversed. Especially if we have Capricorns dealing with Capricorns. But there's a younger woman here who shows up very fortunate. They show up in your life like, what? You may have manifested them without knowing it. This younger woman, she has a youthful energy with her, right? And that may actually be leaving you in your head, because you look at this young woman and you're like, was this really who I wanted? Was this who I manifested in? So this is when, your wish comes your way, but not in the way that you expected. She's a woman and she's younger. She's very communicative. Maybe she's the bloody Queen of Cups, right? Maybe this is a reading for you, and you're the one young woman being sent their way, or you take it as a resonate. But this, yeah. I just get someone here sitting. They're getting their wish. This is absolutely what they wished for, but they're sitting there and they're like, she's younger than I expected. She's bubbly. She's giggly. She's a Queen of Cups. She is what you manifested, just not the way you manifested. Gabby, you're actually disconnecting from something that didn't really work for you to go towards your wish fulfillment here. And I do see a communication coming in, brand new beginning. But here we have, again, someone here gets their wish fulfillment. Right? It shows up as you walking away from what you didn't want to go towards what you do want, which is this Queen of Cups energy. This is especially true because with the Queen of Cups is this person coming in your life here, right? This younger woman, she brings happiness because she has this understanding, she can connect with other people very well. Great HR person if this is in work, right? And if you are a business owner and you're looking for someone here to help people get along with each other, this is the person you want. But it's just, she looks different, right? This is the typical hardcore economics-driven masculine energy that somehow down the line the business grows bigger, and the business, when you have more people working for you, you will also automatically need to focus on the well-being of your employers, right? employees, employers, you will need to focus on the well-being of people working for you to create a healthy work environment so you have a low turnover. And then you need these kind of people. They are in the humanities, right? It's not hardcore business. They may all have an understanding of it, but you do. When you manage people, you gotta also manage with your heart. And this is like the typical hardcore economics meets softer values. It's exactly what you needed. You manifested it because you sat there and you manifest. You know what? I manifest what it is that I need. Well, this may be what you need, but it may not look the way you wanted it to. I love this energy. I hope it makes sense to you, right? And it may even be that you manifesting it. It doesn't have to be in work here, but you're manifesting something that's of a softer value, right? Something of a softer value. You may even, for some of you bloody Capricorns, you are manifesting the soft side of yourself, right? Expecting that you always had to be this hardcore business hard shell. Coming to the realization down the line that you are a sweet, soft little being. You are Queen of Cups, and that is what brings you the fortune when you just allow yourself to be your authentic self. Capricorns are very spiritual in nature. Can't remember that. All right, so now we are going on to Aquarius. And there goes my belly. Show me the Aquarius. 16th to the 15th, 16th to the 22nd. Aquarius, 16th to the 22nd. Aquarians, you are healing from overthinking things, definitely. My tummy. And here we have, for Aquarians, we have a grapes, time to go out and have fun. We have a man, dealings, relationships with a man. We have a sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And we have a grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So this is remembering also to have fun. To take the sweet with the, or to take the sour with the sweet. Remembering, for God's sake, to go out and have fun. And you're doing it. The Aquarians I know are started to lighten up. 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords. What the hell? And 6 of Swords. This is going into some sort of a new mindset. Why is it that you are still in a position where it is that there's nothing you can do? You are tied up to some sort of a situation. It can't still be COVID, is it? It's because, Aquarius, you have shown up like this for so long, tied up to some sort of a situation that requires you to have a lot of strength. To not lash out on your environment because it's like, it's like being stuck in a bad job, stuck in a marriage with an idiot, stuck in a family dynamic with an idiot, but who isn't? All right, let's face it. Which one of us do not have somewhere down the line an idiot? But maybe you have 5 of them. So, grapes, time to go out and have fun. 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3. To heal. To remember to experience the fun. That's what I'm getting here. Time to go out and have fun. Maybe going on a date with a particular man here. Even if you're married and you've been together for a very long time, it's that of, remembering why you got together in the first place. Dealings or relationship with a man could, by the way, also be a friend. Having you can also just be a man here going out and having fun with your guy friends, which is very important, I would say. Nothing saves a relationship like saying you go out and hang out with the guys. Hang out with the guys. Hang out with the gals. And let's just be independent beings for a time here. Time to go out here and have fun. New creative ideas, a new fresh start. There's been some sort of a loss here. And something here that brings a sadness into your life. I don't know if you have a person here, a man in your life, could be a friend here, that there's a situation going on where it's not fun. Alright, let's just say it's not fun. Friend, lover, spouse, whatever, it's just a man here. The situation is not fun, that's all I can say. It feels as though there is some sort of a loss, but there's also this new beginning that follows it. Right? But it's a new beginning that comes with pain. So there are these new ideas taking place, this understanding that the sun will shine again. But the situation that you're finding yourself in right now requires some careful handling, because it's about taking a jump into the future, but making sure that you land properly, because there's some blockage here. There's a pain attached to the situation. It may even be the person that you're dealing with that has this pain attached to them, right? And again, here we have you being the friend that's trying to navigate the situation into a new mindset, into a new energy. You're not trying to force anyone. You're trying to do so very, very slowly. And because you know the sun will shine again. You know there's going to be a fresh start. But before this fresh start, there's also a need of healing. And I feel as though that's where you have this going out and have fun. The way to heal the situation is to take someone out and remember to have fun. For some of you, you have a person in your life who have been through a loss. They have lost someone. I have picked up on this before. For some of you, it's your child that's lost a parent, either divorced or lost them, or we have just a person that's lost someone, and you are there on the sideline, and you know that the way to navigate this is probably by taking them out. Of course, it could also be yourself, right? But it's a difficult situation to deal with. Some of you are actually stuck in a situation where someone has lost someone, and you are there as a next of kin. It's not easy to deal with that, or it's a situation that's going on. I don't know if any of you have ever been in a situation where you are a witness to, it's going to happen, where it's going to happen, the loss is going to happen, and there's nothing you can do but to just enjoy the time you have, and then try and look at the new beginning that will follow it. That may be relevant for some. It can also just, if you knew someone here, it's not going to work there for long. It can take place in many, many, many different shapes and forms. It doesn't have to include an actual, loss like that. All right, so now we are on to Pisces. Meaning is a loss, a love loss. Loss of love is also, a loss of a job, loss of something. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we have for the Pisces people. What do we have for little Pisces? Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces. Pisces. 5 of Swords. Well, that's fortunate, isn't it? Let's see. What do we have here? We have family matters. Oh dear. We have a carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. We have a cat, a two-faced friend, and we have a broom, new home, new attitude. So all the zodiacs are going traveling this week, aren't they? Some way or another. In your case, it's either physical or mental. You may actually be going to visit family, or you visited family, definitely. You're going on some sort of a travel, getting into the carriage here, going somewhere. But when you are in the carriage, you're sitting there, you're looking out, you're probably seeing the landscape, flying in fast, so you're probably in speed, right? And thoughts are going through your head. What we have here is a situation where the family is important to you. The family matters, but do you? Oh, I hate this. There's something. This right. Look at this little seahorse here. Look on its belly. You may not see it, but it's a little something. It has these eggs. Eggs creep me out always. They are little eggs. This is a masculine seahorse that carries all the eggs. It's basically a way of saying that you're probably taking on a lot of burdens from the family. Sometimes we have to. Sometimes we are in a situation where one person is the strongest to take on a lot from the family. But why does it then show up with the Five of Swords? That shows up as though you maybe taking on a bit too much. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. We have, unfortunately, here a situation, Pisces, where someone knows what it is that they're doing. You have a person in your life that's a two-faced friend. They are very, very skilled in what they do. If they can be lazy, they will be lazy, so they can make you do the work, right? And I do get here there's a situation where you may be pushing away some sort of a truth. You are very strong. You're not a quitter, and that may be a bit of a challenge here in that you will not quit. You will not quit. You will give people the benefit of the doubt, probably a bit too many times. Right? Wanting to believe in the good of people all the time. That's a beautiful, beautiful capacity to have. But you know what happens when you have been through this a bit too many times? It is a fine balance between having that, learning to walk away when there's nothing you can do, because it goes like this. It is the balance. It goes like this, and there's nothing coming out. Yeah, it goes like this, where it's, if you don't say no in time, you will end up saying no to everything, because you will be so fed up, and you will have lost. You actually go into that hopeless state where everything is shit, rather than saying, okay, this situation is shit. Let me learn to say no to that in time. In due time, so it doesn't end up in a situation where everything just is shit because you burn out. But thankfully, the thing about burnout is that we can actually re-emerge from it. It's situational, right? It's not general, unless we allow it to become that. But you do have a two-faced friend here. I mean, for some of you, this is like someone who can't buy their own car, and they are always borrowing your stuff, borrowing your car. They don't have a home. They're always crashing at your home. What? For some of you, there's actually a possibility. It's like, it's like you want to see them having a new mentality. And I do see that. I actually get some of you have a child energy in your life, where you're seeing them grow up, you're seeing them change, you're seeing a new side to them, and that's beautiful. That's a good energy. This is actually a very supportive energy, but it's like that of seeing your child or someone, your little child in your family, they suddenly show a new side to themselves, and that's beautiful. That's very encouraging here. But I do also get that you have a person in your life here who may suddenly show up with some sort of a new attitude. You gave them the benefit of the doubt, and they may have taken advantage of it. Do you know what I mean? It's like you gave a lot, and they just took and they didn't give anything. That's a player energy. That's an emotional vampire, or just a vampire. It could actually be within the family here. Yeah, this I keep getting here that you may actually have a person in your life that take advantage of your kindness. It shows up as in the family, right? They take advantage of your kindness. They take advantage of your creativity. If you can create something here. Let's give the example here of being a photographer, and then they want you to do free photography rather than paying you. Even if you can give them a discount, family discount, friendly discount, they insist on it being for free because they have no money. But then it turns out they have money. They just invested it in themselves. It's like, what a freeloader. Anyway, and then suddenly they show up with a brand new attitude. Everything is great, and I know. Anything else here for Pisces this week? New job, new career. You are highly thought of. Great. Basket, recognition, reward for merit, and karma. You reap what you have sown. I do see some of you having a good friendship here with someone of the same sex. Alright. You are highly thought of because you have a lot of strength, and I do sense a new job career. But also, I keep saying here, keep getting here, also be careful of, those freeloaders in your family that want you to work for free just because you're family. Alright, it's like, give them a family discount. Give them a discount. Don't expect, they shouldn't expect you to do everything for free because you still invest your time and something like that, right? There's like, I am a family member. You should do this job for free for me. It's like, no, you really shouldn't. All right, let's see here. Let's move on to the collective here. Collective. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, no, 6 of, that's interesting, all of the 6 have an interesting role this week. 6 of Pentacles have shown up, 6 of Cups have shown up a lot, 6 of Swords shown up, 6 of Swords have shown up previously a lot, and now showed up a little bit, and 6 of Wands have also shown up underneath. I'm gonna do stalk on some of the 6s, alright? Anyway, let's see here what we have for you. We threw on the floor here. Oh, would you believe it? Just the stalker from last week. Tower. Or from this week here. Posting a Sunday, right? Solid foundation, success with effort. We have a feather. Someone you know is unreliable and insincere. We have a rat. Someone is working behind your back. Two-faced friend. This two-faced friend. Should we also do a stalk on that? Because but I just hate two-faced friends. Six of Wands, King of Rods, the World, 7 of Cups, 5 of Swords underneath here, Hangman. You are in a position where you the only thing that, well, you are in a position here where you there's a debate, right? There, I do sense an energy here underneath the deck that has something to do with you don't have the full control of the situation, but what you do have control over is how you decide to look at the bright side of life and be patient, even when, yeah, because I do see here, I do actually see some situation ending and a new opportunity being granted to you. Whether it be this week or on the way here, it's maybe coming. But solid foundation, success with effort here. You're being victorious, right? But as with everything, when you have success, apparently you may even have someone here who's not going to be supportive of that. But you know what? So be it. That's why we have this energy here, but sometimes all you can do is just not engage with it. If people here are seeking you out deliberately to start a conflict, the only thing you can actually do, well, you have a lot of choices there. You can engage with the conflict, waste your time on that, engage with the drama, engage with the battle of the egos, or you can actually use your healthy ego here, your pride ego. Let your pride tell you to not lower yourself to that level, right? That's where your ego comes in very handy. Pride comes in handy. Pride is what tells you, for instance, oh God, my hair is annoying. That's also pride, right? An annoyance. Yes, but the pride gets annoyed. The pride is also that we can prevent you from going into drama, can also allow you to get into drama. It's a healthy pride. The healthy pride is one that will say, all right, if I'm going to go into this, it's only going to be to boost my ego. Who cares? Right? A flexible ego will be like, if you know who you are and you're strong in yourself, you don't care about, what other people may think of you. It's a fine balance. It's a fine balance because, yeah, you will definitely show up a little bit as an idiot or prick to that person, but if you're trying to get you into drama and what, someone is undependable and insincere. We have here King of Wands. So we have a person here who is very, very fiery. They run away with it. If you show up with any kind of responsibility to them, they run away. They're like, I don't know. We also have a situation here where someone may be working behind your back, which is this friend here. They keep their options open. They may show up as very keen on you and make you feel very, very successful here. But make sure that whatever is going on between you and this person, this situation here, is that they only have you, that they are not just objectifying you and keeping you as an option, right? That's where your pride can help you say, I'm not participating in this. I'm not participating in being treated like I'm just an option. But of course, let's focus on the context. If this is in, if this is in love and romance, then definitely this is the situation I'd say go away from. But of course, let's just face it, there can be other situations where you will always be objectified, right? Where you will always be thrown into a situation where there's an environment where people treat each other like shit. Or where we treat each other like we are just means to an end. Such as, for instance, career, right? Or work situations. But what you can do is not to let it get to you. To understand that we are not that important. Everyone in the team is important. But of course, you place it into your situation. Everything I have here is that solid foundation, success with effort, you will have victory there. Someone is undependable and insincere, and there could be someone here working against you, behind your back, so it's not really something that's set up for long term. And you have a two-faced friend that may keep their options open, right? What else do we have here for the layer? We have the worst part of a situation is over. We have a dog close-up pleasure with a friend. We have waiting for news package or a letter. And we have reconciliation and a lion time to act. See, this is, I keep getting here, someone here is trying to reconcile with you. Saying that the most difficult part of a situation is over, but while you are waiting here for some sort of an communication to come in, someone here needs to close out something else. And they have not fully closed that out. This is the typical energy of saying, promising you to be in some sort of a commitment, but they are not. They are actually fooling around with someone else and leaving you hanging because they are not fully committed. The most difficult part of a situation is over. You are having victory. You can build something up with effort. Something here can actually, this is things, I get the thing here, I get something potentially being able to be built up very, very solid, but the other person here has got to be in on it. And they have something they got to stop doing to invest in you, to make you the priority and not be two-faced. There may even be someone here behind your back that's even intervening in the situation. I hope you're not dealing here with a situation where someone is trying to have an opportunity with someone and behind their back. It's like, you know, Mr. and Mrs. go with the flow, or they just have a bit, they want to stay at warm end, but while they're trying to reconcile with someone else. Bloody hell, hope that's not going to be playing out with anyone here. That makes them a two-faced. And if this is you, where you have someone on the side, you're trying to reconcile with someone, and you have someone else on the side, that makes you two-faced. Right? I'm just saying what goes around comes around. Anyway, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you got everything. I hope you got something from it, right? What you needed. I will see you next time. Take care. Ciao.